What's going on, Virgo Collective? How is your December going? We're almost done. We're almost done. Not only with December, but with 2024. So let's just do a check-in. What's Virgo got going on right now? Virgo, we're gonna look at some shadow energies. We're gonna get the bad news out the way. Not necessarily bad news, but just necessary news to bring into our awareness. Then we'll look into, first we'll start off with messages from your higher self, messages about money and career, messages about love, and we'll end the reading with general messages from tarot. Okay. I am going to start with shadow energies. And as I was pre shuffling, Virgo, the avoidance card came out. So there's something that you may be avoiding right now, because your fears, something associated with fears that you're avoiding. Maybe you're too afraid to face it. Okay. So I'm just going to give that an honorable mention and we'll see if it comes out now. Projection. Seek the truth within before pointing fingers. So blame, deflection, an accusation. Okay. Virgo, please flip these energies as they make sense in your storyline. Okay. If you feel as if though this resonates more so with another energy that's around you, you know that better than me. My job is to bring you the messages. Your job is to make sense of them, but definitely not force them. Okay. So there's something here about projection and needing to really see yourself first, because that's the fact of the matter is how we see the world is through our own inner world first. Okay, so there's a need here for you to really seek the truth within before pointing fingers. That could also be someone else who you may feel is projecting onto you. All right, what else do we have for Virgo from this deck, Spirit? Insecurity. Your worth is intrinsic and unchanging. Doubt, uncertainty, and anxiety. So you may be feeling as though others around you are insecure, but that might be a projection of your own internal environment, Virgo. Okay. You know what's so interesting, and I'm just going to give you an example because it's interesting that this is coming out. Since yesterday, I've been thinking that I've met a few feminine energies, right? A few females whom have said that they can't really connect with other women because women are, catty, they're jealous, they're this, they're that. And I'm like, interestingly enough, every woman that I've met who has said that to me, upon my observation of them, they presuppose that any woman that they meet is jealous of them or in competition with them or um, threatened by them. And a lot of the times, these women are very beautiful or have something else going on for them that society has programmed to think would make anybody jealous of them. And so, what they do is fail to make genuine connections with other women because of this belief or attitude that everyone, like all women are okay. And I'm thinking to myself, I've met so many men who are petty, competitive, jealous, catty with each other, but also with women as well. So to hear a woman talk only about women that way, to me, tells me more about them. Um, just tells me more about them. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you because it's interesting that I've been thinking about this since yesterday, and that's the vibe that I'm getting here. Okay. So as I said, flip the messages as they make sense. You or someone may be projecting their insecurities. Okay. And it says here, obscurity. In the unknown, there's room for endless possibilities. Um, so assumption and projection may leave you in the dark, my loves. Okay, so there really is going to be a need to either make a declaration, have a conversation, clear the air right now, so that you can really get to the root of things. And again, this could be within yourself as well. Okay, because there's just I sense there's assumptions. There are assumptions that are going on. All right, let's move on, Virgo, to the next deck and see. I love this deck. It's super sassy, super duper sassy. I have no idea where that came from. Maybe you know what that's about, Virgo. All right. Reminds me of a phone ringing. Somebody may have ringing in their ears, or their phone may be ringing right now. Spirit, what messages do we have for Virgo from this deck? It says here peace, love, and yoga pants. Oh, and fuzzy slippers. Okay. So some of you may be bringing in the holidays super cozy in a super peaceful, loving, and meditative state. What else? If not, you're certainly being divinely nudged to do it. Yeah, silence your inner critic. I love it when the messages string together, right? Tell that little douchebag voice to pipe down. So, again, I feel like this is definitely a confirmation that there may be some projection going on here, okay? As an inner critic, it may be easier to point the blame or, make the outer world the victim. Okay, so you may need to meditate and just kind of like calm your mind, Virgo, in order to silence that inner critic of yours. Okay. Ooh, jumpy. It says here, breathe like you know how. So some of you may be forgetting to breathe at times. It says, inhale the good shit, exhale the bad shit. Okay. Um, so again, meditation, slowing down, taking a moment to really assess and analyze yourself, your feelings, your thoughts, your experiences. All right, Virgo. What else do we have for Virgo here? Again, these are messages from your higher self, my love. We will be moving to money and career in a moment, and then to love, and then to tarot if you want to fast forward. But these are just messages. This is, your spiritual hygiene check, okay? What messages do we have for Virgo? It says, give your inner critique a vacation day. Be kind to yourself, okay? So, Virgo, I'm sensing that the way you see yourself is the way you may think that the world sees you, and that's not necessarily true. Okay. You're harder on your, and Virgo, just remember you're very analytical, right? Virgos are really known for being judgmental. Um, and in the sense where you have a very analytical, data driven, logical mind, you do the math, and you may leave out some of the sentiment or some of the spirit, which is really required in order for any assessment to be wholesome, right? Um, so if you find yourself being too judgmental at this time, or if you're being very unforgiving of yourself, you need to chill, because not only are you going to do that to yourself, you're going to do that to the people around you. And I'm hearing something about pushing people away. It says here, do something kind for someone without any expectation. I really feel like Virgos are very selfless and very kind, very good hearted people. Okay. But what I'm sensing here, my loves, is if you extend yourself to others, do so without any expectation of reciprocation. Because if you are doing something with that intent, then it's not really coming from a place of kindness or altruism. It's really coming from a transactional place and self-seeking interest. Okay. So I feel like someone needs to hear that, because there may be someone here who feels like, well, I do this, I do that, I do that, I do this, I do this, I do that. I put myself out there. I'm very generous, I'm very kind, and this person doesn't appreciate me. Well, then, baby, it's time for you to appreciate yourself and stop overextending yourself for people who don't appreciate you. Okay. All right. What else do we have here? You could use some self care time, like schedule it in. So use some self-care time, like right now. So we're hearing messages of being kind to yourself, okay? Silencing your inner critic, not projecting. Okay, one last Oracle deck for messages from your higher self before we move on to money and career. By the way, Virgo, please smash the like button if you are still with me. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm sure you've heard it from many others. It definitely helps the channel grow and the algorithm put the channel out there. It says here, you are not your emotions. You are not your emotions. Okay? So, Virgo, I'm really just sensing that you see the world through your pain and your trauma. Okay? And that you've somehow inadvertently or erroneously taken your identity to be based on your pain and your trauma. And in doing so, you may be feeling a bit powerless. You may be feeling like there's no escape, like your world will never be independent or free from that pain and trauma, but you are not your emotions. So there's a need for you to separate how you feel about your pain and trauma from who you are as a person and an individual. Because what happens is we're going back to projections. You may think that the way people treat you is a result of who you are versus a result of who they are. And that's what your emotions are doing for you. They're making you feel like you're the problem. And it's not always the case. Maybe in some cases, everybody has a certain level of responsibility and accountability in what happens to them in life. Absolutely. But being accurate in your assessment of where the accountability lies is going to be important for your healing process. Ooh, it says here luck. You have some good luck coming your way, Virgo. Yeah, baby. Four-leaf clover. Something here about a snow day. So some of you may be experiencing snow soon. Like where I am, we haven't had any real snow yet. So, some of you may be in the same situation. Look at that. Yes. Yes. Okay. So, definitely feeling some really happy energy coming your way. Okay. Some of you may feel like if it weren't for bad luck, you wouldn't have any. And that's just your emotions. But you absolutely got some good luck coming your way. For some of you, this is going to be some time off, a nice, cozy day, and you've got some good news. Something good is about to happen that's going to have you super duper excited, Virgo. Sorry, you can't really see the cards, right? But look at this. Look at this happiness and joy. Sorry, I'm trying to bring it into focus. Look at that happiness and joy, okay? Something about stars, and I'm hearing stardom as well, stars and stardom. So you may be accomplished, like achieving a major goal or something, Virgo, something that you've been working on, um, maybe something you've been investing in. But it looks like something's about to pan out for you and it's going to have you elated. So good job there. Money and career. Says here work flexibility, seek work flexibility, negotiate remote work options, flexible hours, or part time roles to achieve a better work life balance. So, yeah, with that snow day, I'm sensing some of you need some time off. Some of you may be overworked, underpaid, overwhelmed, and you need to find a way to strategically make your work life more flexible so that you can pour more into yourself. Um, okay, what else do we have for Virgo for working career spirit? What else? Ooh, I have a lot here. It says here expense tracking, savings plan, work life balance again, positive workplace, and job security. Okay. Um, so some of you may be worried about job security. Okay. I'm not sure if you're working in an industry where cyclically layoffs happen. I know that the economy right now, specifically the labor market, isn't the absolute best it's ever been. Okay. Um, there's a need, though, Virgo, for your spiritual health as well as your mental health, for you to really be at a place in your life where your money is working for you more than you're working for your money. Okay. So and at the end of the day, even just that being a positive workplace, right, where it's not toxic or draining or beating you into the ground, is going to be super duper important for you. Okay. For those of you who have some, the good luck that I feel like it's going to be in the realm of finance. So there's going to be a need for you to really have a plan for your money, and that savings plan alone may be job security for you. Okay, so that if you ever feel like you're done, you can be done in peace. Okay, but definitely work life balance is a focal point here. And just again, I'm just really sensing right now that for your soul and your spirit, you need peace, you need happiness, you need positivity, Virgo. Okay, and that's even in the workplace. All right, let's keep looking at money and career, my loves. Money and career. What do we have here? Job, money, career, Virgo. Job, money, career, Virgo. Training. Okay, some of you may be learning a new skill or teaching. You may be training someone. What else do we have here? Loan denied. Okay, not sure if someone's applying for a loan or if someone's going to be requesting to borrow some money for you, but there's something about a loan being denied here, Virgo. What else? Performance evaluation. All right, so some of you may have a performance evaluation. Um, If your loan is denied, it may have something to do with your assets or your finances not performing as well as is needed for the loan to be approved. Okay, so it may be something about looking at a loan portfolio or something. And the other thing is, if you have a performance evaluation at work, okay, you may be told that it would benefit you to learn a new skill or enhance skills. Make sure you stay on top of your deadlines. I know it's tax season right now, Virgo. So anything to do with deadlines, you may have to follow up with someone, okay, before you can finalize something and make a deadline. And then there's something here about debt, okay? So yeah, make sure that you're paying your bills so that you don't mess up your credit, that you're paying all of your bills on time. Um, Make sure that you're evaluating your debt. Okay. If a loan does get denied, make sure you follow up to really understand why it got denied, because there may be something you can do about it. And if not, when you give it another go in the future, you'll know how you need to tackle it, right? Um, Okay, some of you may be doing corporate training too right now, and you're working on those deadlines to whatever deadlines your organization or your workplace has set for you to complete the trainings by. All right, my loves. Let's move on to love. What does Virgo have going on in the realm of love? Ooh, look at this slippery little sucker that slipped out. Love struck. It's pretty obvious that you're into me. Okay, so someone may be into you, Virgo, or you are into someone, but someone is love struck here. Okay. But losing interest, I just don't feel the same anymore. These are opposing energies, okay? There could be someone who it's pretty obvious to you that they're into you, but you just don't feel the same way about them anymore, or vice versa. Again, flip the script as necessary. But it says here, interested. I'm definitely interested in finding out how our worlds would mesh with each other. It's mutual. Laughter and Polly. Okay, so here's what I'm sensing, Virgo. There may be some concerns that you have about a romantic partner losing interest in you, or vice versa, but that's not what I'm getting. The overwhelming message here is green flags, love struck, laughter. Okay, a connection that brings joy. Okay, a connection of mutual interest, reciprocal interest. Okay, so I'm definitely seeing that here. Something here about poly, but it did come out in the reverse. It says, I don't know that I'm meant to be with only one person for the rest of my life, but it did come out in the reverse. So that you may be experiencing a connection with someone who's into monogamy. They're looking for one person and one person only, and they can see you as the person that they can spend the rest of their life with. Okay. Again, flip the messages as they resonate, but this is what I'm getting for you in the realm of love, my loves. Okay. And this is for those who are in a relationship as well as singles. Okay. If you're in a relationship right now, and you fear that your partner is losing interest, they're not. You make each other laugh. It seems like you guys have a really good equilibrium, a good harmonious vibe. And for those of you who are single, you're looking for, this is what you're looking for, right? Someone whom you don't have to compete for their attention. They easily get distracted and lose interest by others. And some of you who are single are going to be meeting this type of person soon. So that's what I have for you when it comes to love. All right, let's look at some tarot messages. Get some general messages for you going here. Virgo, I'm hungry. Might you be hungry too as you watch this? 'Cause I am hungry. Okay. What do we have for Virgo right now? We have the Page of Swords. Watch your freaking tongue, my loves. Um, what's up with these reversals, the spirit? Slow down. Slow down. Watch your tongue. Slow down. Okay. Um, and something about your foundation here. Okay. For those of you who might be single, do not be quick to say that someone is your soulmate, that you're going to get married, that you're going to. I'm seeing a need to take things slow. Okay. I'm also finding that you need to watch your words. Okay. Because if you say something hurtful or offensive to someone, they may slow down on the connection with you because it might give them pause. Okay. So, where we were just looking at love a moment ago and it was talking about losing interest, um, it may have more to do with, someone seeing a side of you that they haven't seen before, or that like they need a moment to process. So just be careful about how you use your words with others, Virgo. For others of you, I'm seeing here not to be looking at other people's assets and comparing yourself to them. You may be looking at someone who has cars, homes, and they look like they're financially stable, and you feel as if though you do not have the foundation that they have, and it leaves you feeling bad or insecure about yourself. Okay. Something here about a little bit of immaturity, perhaps with or being unseasoned with your way of thinking, perhaps, or someone around you being immature with the way they think. Um, about money, power, success. Maybe there's someone who thinks that people need to be flashy, or something to that extent. But I'm seeing something about assets here. What else, spirit? What else? We have tower, right? um it's very interesting right now, because this is really just making me think of the market crash. Like yesterday, the freaking market crashed, right? And we have the five of pentacles here. Okay. you know this is very interesting here. Okay. um there could be an event that you've either experienced or that's coming your way that may feel like it's going to drain your finances a bit. Okay, shake your coins out of your pockets. You may lose some coins. Hopefully this is not an indication of eviction, where someone's going, and at the end of the day, if you are a homeowner and a landlord, you may be evicting someone, who knows. But here's the thing about this tower, because it kind of came out in the neutral position. I'm sensing don't panic about this tower. So if some of you have some investments in the stock market and it crashed yesterday, it's almost like it's a scare. It's really so that you can take a loss. For someone, I just feel like it's designed by the system for that someone will get scared, take a loss, walk away, out of fear of losing it all. So that might resonate with some of you. Okay. And here we have the Two of Swords in the reverse. So you may be getting some information. I'm seeing that there's something here that we talked about avoidance earlier, right? That came out in the pre-shuffle. It didn't come out during this recording, but I'm sensing here, Virgo, that you're going to be facing something soon, that you're no longer going to be avoiding something. And it may be these feelings of what makes you feel left out in the cold, what makes you feel insecure or abandoned. Okay. And it may feel like a bit of a tower moment for you, because you may really feel like people don't love and care about you. That's going to be the mistake. That's going to be your inner critic, right? The one that you need to silence, because that's not true. Um, King of Swords. Okay. Yeah. Um, whatever this is, my love, you're going to be able to see something very, very clearly, Virgo, if you haven't already, right? Something that's going to require your discernment, but you're going to have the ability to use your rational, logical mind in discerning something. Otherwise, you're being divinely nudged to do that. Do not turn a blind eye to something. Face it courageously, because your ability to do that will allow you to make the decisions that you need to make the situation turn out positively for you. What is this Five of Pentacles here, Spirit? For some of you, this might have to do with a soulmate connection. So, as I said, watch your words. Okay, watch your words, because you may make someone feel as if though you may hurt someone that you love, or it could be vice versa. Someone may have hurt you. Someone you love may have hurt. Yeah, with this Knight of Swords, it's definitely be communicate very maturely, honestly, transparently, but choose your words wisely. That is absolutely what you're being guided to do here, Virgo. Virgo, I have to run. This video is getting ready to cut out in just a few seconds. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. And until next time, take care of yourself. Love you lots. Talk to you soon.